Hello, welcome back to Nutty Void Nation. We're watching Fire Force, the final season, which I'm really excited for. Because when Fire Force came out, uh, for me, out of like the newer anime in like the 2019, Fire Force for me was my favorite. And honestly, I still think to this day is up there as one of my favorite shows. I love the characters. I really love the storyline. Uh, Syndra, I think, is one of the best MCs for me. Uh, just love how like he wants to be a hero. Um, yeah, this has been one of my favorite shows to watch in recent times. I'm really hoping that it has a very good ending. Just like My Hero just ended. Like, My Hero went out with a banger. I'm hoping Fire Force also goes out with a banger. Um, I really enjoyed this show and the characters. Last season was very cool. Like we were trying to rescue the captain Obi. We succeeded in rescuing him. However, like we technically took a lot of losses. Like we didn't win all the fight. Arthur got lost the fight, but hopefully he comes back for the rematch and he wins this time. Since this time he's sort of leveled up. Um, we also got what looks like, I think, Shinra time traveled because they've gone back to the fifth pillar being awakened. And by the end of the last season, all 8 pillars were awakened, with the priest from Company 8 being the last pillar to awaken, I'm pretty sure. I really want this to end really strongly because I feel like if Fire Force ends really well, it could go into my top 10 animes of all time. Because right now, a lot of the shows that are in my top 10 have been in my top 10 since 2016. With So I'm hoping that one of these newer animes can push in. And for me, Fire Force is the closest in doing it. I love the abilities. I love the fire base ability. Captain Obi is probably my favorite character of the show just because he's the only character in the show that he doesn't really have any powers. He just goes to the gym and exercises a lot. He's pure determination and he's just going into this fight completely underarmed and still coming out the top. What I will say though is I'm actually surprised he survived last season. I thought he was a gunner for sure. But with that being said, I'm really excited to see how Fire Force wraps up. So let's get started with episode 1 of the final season, part 2. That looks like he went back in time. Why is he blonde hair is crazy on him? No wonder people say Shinra one of the strongest characters. He's like multiversal. If he can see the outside world. What happened? So this isn't time travel. Did he jump forward in time?
わからんですか。
I don't get it
昨
either.
日までのあいつも死んだだが、死んだじゃないんだ。
He was a different version of Syndra? Yeah, who did this?
シンラが自分で言ったことだぞ。落ち着け、そんなに悪くないって。
It looks terrible.
ないよ、だって俺がやったらおかしいだろ。ほら、確かにここ最近のシンラとは違うな。だいぶ取り乱していますが、以前のシンラみたいですね。
Where's the other girl?
さっきまでの俺ってどんなやつだったんですか。簡単に言うと遅れてきた反抗期だな。結構きついな。ちょっと時間ください。
This is cool. I like this look, but
タトゥーは消せないぞ。え？俺が彫ってやった足のタトゥーは消せないぞ。
is that Solita? The one on his arm.
母さんからもらった彼氏のカルロ。やだもん。前の死んだ。
Because Arthur's your best friend.
打つべきものはどこだ、アーサー。そんなに3ヶ月も経って何をしていたか。
So he went back to the past and then
柱を止めに行ってた
jumped
記憶がないんだね。
in time 3
過
months.
去を見て目が覚めたが今だ。だったら絶対にしないことだ。
Is there a way we can find his memory?
お前じゃなかった。タトゥーやピアスなんか
Like
ただのファッション
what he did for the last 3 months.
だが前までの君なら絶対にしないであろう。命令違反に問題行動までしていた。問題行動？何です？一体俺は何を？
What did he? Oh, he did kill
君は
someone.
絶対してはならないことをしたんだ。そんな脅さないでください。
Yeah, what did he
シスタ
do?
ーに暴力を振るった。
What? He saw.
死んだ。今までどこにいた？
Yeah, you really need to fill everyone in of what happened.
なぜかの世界。お前に戻ったら様子がおかしいのは変わらんぞ。
You got to tell everyone about the past.
考えも及ばない世界。まだわからないんだ。
This is a problem when you have a damn MC. Them explaining stuff to you never goes well.
人間も
Damn.
こんな感じだったんだ。目があって両足で立っていた。俺たち人間とこの俺、過去の世界の人間と俺たち人間。
Wait, what's the difference?
250年前の大災害を境に全部の文法が変わった。大災害は俺たちの知る災害じゃない。
Oh,
この3ヶ月に一体何があった？足に入れ墨を入れたり
we need
人格になったって言ったら
we need him to get his memories back from 3 months.
お前から見て言ったら俺は何だった？この3ヶ月の間喧嘩ばかりしていたぞ。なんせ最近のシンラはいつも以上にクソムカつくクズ野郎だったからな。
Oh,
騎士である俺には許せん存在だ。冷血で粗野で暴力的、どうしようもないクズ野郎だった。
damn.
そんなクズを俺は一人だけ知ってるんだ。3ヶ月の間、まさしく
The
お前
Baron
が
Killer.
噂そのものの親殺しの死んだ草壁。悪魔って呼ばれてたやつさ。
That's okay.
何言ってんだこんな時に。
So it's like
お前は知らないと思うが
another personality in him.
こんなものがあった。 んだ草壁の全身は
covered
ガ
with
キ
it.
だらけ。親
Damn,
不見が
that's really cool to learn about.
この3ヶ月間の俺がアドラの存在ちょっと意見が当たったと
I hope she's not fully injured. What did you do to her? Just a little bruise on her face. Okay.
シンナさん、お加減はどうですか？
Bro, apologize.
本当に戻ったみたいですね。よかったです。
I'm glad.
すみません
Yeah, you owe her. Even though you didn't technically hurt her, it was still your body.
ごめんなさい本当にすみませんでした
Yes.
シンナさん、頭を上げてください。シンナさんは今まで私を助けてくれました。記憶が荒いとな。
Well, yeah. Hurting a friend is kind of a villain thing to
シ
do.
ンナさんは優しい人ですから。
She is the best girl
シ
in
ン
the
ナさ
show.
ん、覚えていますか？私と二人で仙台教会に行った日のこと。
ええもちろん
また悩みがあったら、シンナさんに一番に相談すると約束しましたね。
シスターに何かあった
So what I need to know.
謎の柱が出現して以来、柱が触れるにつれて、東京広告では重大発火の事件が増加しています。とても悲しいことです。ではないかと。
Okay. So connecting the two roads.
私の中
Okay.
に一つの変化がありました。
Yeah, because she's a dollar link.
一番に相談しようと、皆さんにはまだ秘密にしています。
それって
見ててください。
She has powers.
まだ弱いんです。このくらいしか。
シスターの対戦世代すごいじゃないですか
どうやら、幼い人が増えたのです。
No, but honestly, I think she has one of the strongest powers then. If it's kept secret into late game.
俺じゃない深夜に
最近、私が抱えていた悩みは全部、発火能力と自分で。その時に、シンナさんに、
You attacked her.
もう一人の俺のイメージは親殺しの悪魔だ
Right. Is the sister always been a doll version? The adult version? She was always been a doppelganger.
シスターは温かく穏やかで光を差す存
Like,
在
yeah?
まるでひまわりのようそのイメージは国民みんなが知るまるでアマテラスのような
Mm,
一体どういう世界なんだ。
do we need to combine the road or are we gonna destroy
お前こそ
Adol?
ちゃんと考えているのか、この給料泥棒め。前回の大災害の傷跡と言われる大陸の亀裂、その者たちが持っていた真羅のイメージ。
Is it like the ideal version of it?
柱が発奮するった時どうなるか。
3 more pillars to go.
まあ座れはいどうだ
Should try to remember it. It might give you more information.
そんな笑わないでくださいよすまんすまん
Yeah,
大隊長は優しすぎますよ
he's the best
その
captain.
笑顔を見れて安心したよく戻ってきてくれたなまた俺たちと共に戦ってくれよろしくな
What so did the doppelganger go back
も
to
ちろんです
the
よ
Alpha world?
俺の全てを受け入れてくれる親殺しのクズ野郎になっていたのに見捨てずにいてくれて俺みたいなやつ
What happened? What's going on?
そういえばわからないことだが シスターはまだ言っていないようだ。
Yeah, the sisters will really doubt
シー
them.
ラは夢の中で過去の世界を見たと言っていたな。
それが何か関係が？
新門大隊長も言っていた。実体感のある夢を見ると
What's go?
月崎で持ち乗ったのか。
Why does this scene feel very
ファ
somber?
ーに泣いてみろ。またあの夢を見た。なんだ起きたんだ。
河野がいて、俺がいて、
It's, what is this dream? I want to know about it.
飲み直すか。
酔ってんじゃねえか。笑顔になってますぜ。
I got Billy Joker became a good guy. Oh no, another one. It is another one appearing. It's the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, I really enjoyed the first episode of this final season. Called 2, but so it wasn't time travel. I was a bit confused. He didn't go. Well, he saw the past. He didn't time travel anywhere. Basically, what happened? His soul went somewhere. He was able to see the past, and for 3 months, his doppelganger took his body and became this different version of Shinra. The one that was rumored by when he was in school. The one that killed his parents. The one that killed his brother, burned down his house. That was his doppelganger, and he was there for 3 months. I got confused because I thought, oh, fifth pillar. I thought it was talking about like the people, not the actual pillars that we see coming out of the water. At the end of the episode, there were 100% 7 pillars. Let me just double check, but yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's definitely 7 pillars at the end of this episode. So we only got one more pillar to reveal before the great catalysm happens, which honestly is 100% gonna start happening, because let's be honest, we all want to see the great catalysm, but we want to see how the Fire Force unit stops them. Now, I could be completely wrong and misunderstanding, but my theory is the Adol Link version, the doppelganger version of Shinra, realized that the sister was the Adol version already. Like, the sister that's actually from this route isn't... The sister that's actually from this route isn't the actual sister... is actually in the Adolverse, in the doppelganger route, in the Adol Link. And the sister we have right now was always from the Adol Link route, but she might have lost the memories, or she like doesn't remember, and that's why the Shinra doppelganger was violent to her, because he didn't want anyone to realize that he was the doppelganger of Shinra. So he wanted to keep his distance from the sister, because he knew that the sister was the doppelganger. However, I don't think the sister knows that she's not the real person from this route. And that's why she sort of was confused why everyone's hiding her, why Shinra had her. I could be wrong. It could just be something completely different. But yeah, for Iris, I just feel like I just feel like, why was the doppelganger really violent to her in particular? Why wasn't he violent to anyone else? But in particular, it was her, and it was only her when she started saying about her powers to Shinra, and like she gained third generation powers, and then he started attacking her, because I think he realized that she is from Adol Link Road, and she's a doppelganger, and the real sister that is from this road is the one we're seeing that's has the creepy smile, which I'm not sure if that's true. That's just my theory based on the doppelganger's violent actions. But I'm also wondering if Iris is gonna have to switch places and bring the real one back to this road. And the reason why there's loads of rapture and the catalysm is getting closer is because one of the doppelgangers had found the way already into somebody's body, and maybe because Iris surviving was a miracle, everyone kept saying that. So I'm wondering if Iris technically didn't survive. She was taken into a Adol Link, and for the doppelgangers from that road, kept her there, and she, the real one, the fake doppelganger, who's now in Iris' body, has been there for generations and for years. If that's the case, I have two questions. Whether Iris actually knows that she is the doppelganger, and she just purposely making it a secret, or I'm pretty sure she doesn't know that she's the doppelganger, and she just thinks she was always this type of person, because basically the Adol version is like the version that people think of, and people always think that Iris is this peaceful, really caring, kind-hearted person. Is that what Shinra was thinking? That was the sister is like, and that's what Iris is like. But the Iris we see when the Adol Link happens is very creepy, very sinister. You got those type of feelings. So if it's like the Adol Link is the version of what people think you are, because people, when with Shinra, people thought Shinra was a parent killer, a brother killer. He burned down his house. He was a delinquent, and the Adol version was exactly that. So yeah, that's basically my big theory, is that Iris is actually the doppelganger, and she's been a doppelganger for some time. Honestly, I really want to see the 8th pillar get shown. I want to see a bunch of fights. Arthur needs his buyback against, I think his name is Draken. But yeah, I want to see that. We also need to see Benimaru's dream, because that scene with Benimaru feels very sad, and I don't know why. It felt a very somber scene. Like he was fighting with the captain. Like, I feel like that dream is like foreshadowing that he might die. Maybe not. Or maybe something really tragic he sees and it's gonna happen very soon. But whatever he's dreaming has to turn true, because I don't know why they would keep it hidden. So I think his dream is gonna come into realization, or at least start to come into realization. But honestly, I really loved this first episode of Fire Force. I'm excited for the following episodes. I really just hope Fire Force ends really strong. But with that being said, I'm looking forward to the next week's episode. I'll see you guys next time.